gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving, which direction you're going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. With what you do and how you're doing it. If you do when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Pleasant morning, Grenada. Pleasant morning, Carriacou. Pleasant morning, friends inside of PD Martinique 2. This is the Real FM Radio. Bless one, bless all. The power of the love continues. Goodness gracious, Goddess Bella is already with us. Good morning, Goddess. How are you?
It's only vice and corruption.
Gemma Warwood, good morning to you also. Harold Bonaparte and Deborah Laborde. So who's going to pray with us this morning?
That is how it is today. So as you go along your way,
Gotta be careful, Andre.
you gotta be careful.
Yep.
You gotta be careful.
You just gotta be careful with whatever you do, however you do it.
Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
This is Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Carriacou. Good morning, friends in the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. PD Martinique 2, good morning to you. Friends listening inside of New York, top of the morning to you. And here's hoping that you will have a wonderful day. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we come before your throne. And we ask your mercies. We also ask your blessings, Father. Not just for us, but for others. Others, Father, who need the blessing more than we do. We ask you, Father, to look over those who are sick. Stretch forth a hand unto them. Let them feel better. Let them know, Father, that without you nothing is possible. To the school children of the nation, we ask you to continue to look over them. The drivers, bus, trucks, cars, vans, whatever, Father, look over them and control the wheels so that they will not meet the perils of an accident in another day. The nurses and the doctors, the policemen, the judges, let them hand down justice in the best way possible. Father, the farmers and the fishermen, without them we are unable to sustain ourselves, and we ask you to bless them and ensure that their catch today and the planting they're doing today will bring forth great fruits. Father, bless all leaders, both those in government and those in opposition. We ask of you to bless them in a very, very special way. They are needed. In a time like this, when our country and of course the world is going through so much, the experience is needed, Father. Give them a listening ear so that they would listen to those who have the experience and know and the know-how. Father in heaven, all this we come before you and ask on this blessed morning that you have given us to live. As we say, amen and amen.
When you walk in,
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
it's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful, and I hope that you are careful.
When you're walking,
All right, God is better. I got you.
When-
Adrian Watts, good morning. Alban Harris, Christine Utley, Kathleen Ledler, Jerome Lewis, top of the morning. Deborah LeBeau,
careful, careful.
Mabel Smart. It was nice seeing you on Friday, girl. Blessings to you. Always heartbeat. The love is and will always be there. Have a wonderful day, Mabel.
I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when
Flow has got you covered.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, Our roofing and guttering is weather resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Hello and welcome to your daily dental health tip.
Most people would love to have a winning smile, but it costs to do so. It takes some effort on your part. Practice good oral hygiene by brushing after meals with a soft or medium toothbrush. Floss daily. Visit your dentist at least twice a year. Avoid sweet, sugary snacks. Eat healthy foods. Then you can say cheese with ease.
This has been your daily dental health tip. Your daily dental health tip is produced by the Health Promotion and Communication Department, Ministry of Health, and sponsored by Pan American Health Organization.
It is real. It's 91.9. Good morning, drumsticks.
Hello, good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I read from the word of God, Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the pathway of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is the end of the scripture reading this morning. And you have a wonderful day.
You too, my dear. Have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. It's real. It's 91. Good morning.
Yes, it's good.
Hey, yeah, you said it before I said it, okay?
Back! And I got all the chicken for the barbecue.
Excellent Farms chicken. Look how fresh and clean.
Yes! And check the label. No steroids, hormones or preservatives. And it's 100% local.
What? No chemicals? So you mean Excellent Farms chicken is safe, nutritious and natural with farm to table freshness?
Exactly. Finally, we can enjoy quality poultry. And you should see how state of the art and sanitized the farm is. Plus, it's environmentally friendly.
You serious? And like they have everything from whole chicken to liver, gizzard, feet and more?
Correct. Now you hurry and start the seasoning up.
Excellent Farms, my safe and healthy choice. For wholesale and retail inquiries, call 444-3303.
Wait, I cooking all this chicken?
Yes, it's gonna be a Christmas to remember with the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union. Get up to $25,000
With unbeatable interest rates.
to do all the things you've dreamed of doing all year. Whether it be home renovations, upgrading your ride, travel and vacation, wedding, medical expenses, or that new appliance for the home. With a maximum period of 60 months to repay, this is your chance to make your dreams come true this holiday season. Hurry and apply. It's gonna be a Christmas to remember with the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union. Join and become a member today.
For new members ages 18 to 25.
We match your equity shares up to $100. Visit our office at Riverside or Sates for more information and to apply. Call 442-9870 or WhatsApp 405-0308.
Special terms and conditions apply.
Fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. Fast pay, fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Fast pay, fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Chunky McIntyre, good morning to you. Clive Raymond, how you doing? Michelle Alexander. Hey, Miss Matheson, good morning to you. No fear, my baby.
When you're talking,
you take it easy. Everything is going to be okay.
you gotta be
Yeah, they experience some very high winds, or presently experiencing. And all the tarpaulin they had on the house. I guess it's not only the Mathesons, but I guess a number of people in Carriacou would have been affected again by disturbing winds. So a lot of them would have lost their tarpaulin again. Come on, government, oh God, all you do something now, man. Jesus. Come on. Do people have to continue to suffer like this? Jeez, man, come on. I don't know what to say to y'all again for the people in Carriacou. I don't know what to say. I don't know if you realize this, yeah? For the people who lost their roofs, that was pretty easy for you to handle in terms of giving them some assistance or causing the material to be in Carriacou and giving them some assistance. Could have been labor or whatever to put back their roof. As long as their roof is back, they're good. They are good. And they can even help a neighbor and say, okay, fine, the downstairs here ain't too thing, but you can occupy it until your roof is back or until your house is rebuilt. But you leave them without a roof and then you're not, oh my God. How do you really expect them to make it? You must have a magic wand. You must have something up your sleeve that we in Grenada don't know about.
You gotta be careful.
But we gotta be careful with you, man. Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
You guys are crazy. Good morning, Jackie. How you doing, my darling? I'm trusting that you're okay, Jackie.
Walking.
Just let me know that you're okay.
What you say when you talk.
At least one of my friends in Carriacou is okay. Jackie, please, just tell me that. Okay. Anne-Marie, how you doing? Yeah, I know you're praying for them. But not only praise, man. Bloody hell. Government could do something. Only talking BBB, build back better. Build back better. BBB. That's it. Only BBB and be stinging people. It's like badness, badness, badness.
I say we have
come on.
To meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy. Man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you going. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say.
careful is the watchword for today. But of course, we gotta continue paying attention to the weather. As a matter of fact, Dre, even before I speak to you, that's Andre Charles, I'm gonna speak to you. A lot of wind in Carriacou, I've been told. Do you know anything about it? Good morning, Andre Charles.
Good morning to you, and yes, we expect a windy day today, so let's see what the weather is like.
Yes, my brother.
For today, Monday the 25th November, currently at Point Saline, it's fair. Winds are from the east at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure, 10-14 millibars, that's above normal and rising. Present temperature, 27.8 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity, 83%. Yesterday's maximum temperature, 31.9 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum, 26.6 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 5.1 millimeter of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month to 245 millimeters. Now to have a look at the forecast for today and tonight. Today we expect some generally fair to partly cloudy conditions and windy with some isolated showers. Maximum temperature 32 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves up to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Hence, a marine advisory is in effect. Tides are currently low, high at 12:30 p.m. and low at 7:30 p.m. Sunset today at 5:39, rises tomorrow at 6:09. Just to repeat for the forecast, for today and tonight. Generally fair to partly cloudy and windy with isolated showers. Maximum temperature 32 degrees Celsius. And a marine advisory is in effect. I'm Andre Charles, reporting from the Met Office. Thank you.
Okay, good morning again, Dre. Tell me quickly, bro. The people of Carriacou, based on what you gave, the people of Carriacou can expect a lot of wind?
Well, yeah, we expect that the wind will be on the upside today, and as a result, we would see some agitated seas as well. So we have this marine advisory out and gusting winds. It could be gusting as high as maybe 25 knots sometimes, probably.
Wow. Because one person sent a message for me this morning out of Carriacou. All the tarpaulin, most of the tarpaulin they had over the house, they've lost it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the season is approaching where we go into these kind of conditions.
Yeah. So. All right, Dre. Thank you, man.
Take care.
All right. Have a wonderful day. Good.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so you heard it there from the folks at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. Representing them this morning, Andre Charles. And he did speak about the wind. It's possible you might find gusts up to about 25 miles per hour. And this is the time that we're moving into. That sort of a windy time we're moving into. So, oh boy. I don't really even know what to say again, honestly. Cynthia Bartholomew, good morning to you. You're in Brooklyn. Good morning. Well, I don't know if it's better, but you're not exposed to the weather as the folks at home. You know, and Jackie, I'm glad that you're okay and that you're taking it one day at a time, my darling. Do have yourself a wonderful as you can. Have a wonderful day. Yeah. Man. It hurts. Yes, it hurts. I know what it is to have a roof and water fall on you. Just 2 drips of water and you're uncomfortable. Do you understand? Just 2 drips of water and you are uncomfortable. You know? What do you expect for the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique? They're having to go through this now for months. Yeah. They're having to go through this now for months. So what do you expect? How do you expect them to feel? How do you expect them to feel? Oh my God, somebody have mercy. Somebody do something. I don't know. You guys just probably, I mean, also on the mainland, we are taking it for like, okay, fine, they went in, fine. Yeah, that's what us on the mainland taking it. And why am I saying you're taking it? Because you're not empathizing in any way. You're not speaking out. And because you're not wetting, you're not speaking out, you don't care. You don't care about the people in Carriacou. You don't care about the people in Petit Martinique. No, you don't. Do you understand? Because if you did, you'll be calling this program and other programs every single day and speaking to the government, speaking to the Prime Minister and his cabinet and saying, hey, what are you doing about my brothers and sisters in Carriacou? But you don't care. Yeah, I have to put it down like that. You don't care. How else can I put it? There's nowhere else to put it. No how else I can put it. It is about caring, and you don't care. I wish you did. I honestly wish that you did care. Do you understand? I honestly wish that you did care. But you don't. You don't. And it hurts. It really does hurt. I don't even know what to say again. Honestly, I don't know what to say again. The people of mainland Grenada, you need to speak up and speak out. You need to speak up and speak out against the atrocities that are being committed. Read the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. But you ain't speaking up. You ain't speaking out. And that's because you don't care. There's something I got in an email last evening, I think it was. To my AC this morning, like the AC in one is blowing, but like it's blowing hot air. What? Maybe I'm supposed to be hotter than this one, hotter than July. Yeah, I got an email last evening, and I need to go to that email. All right. There's this one, which is good news for folks that driving this morning. As of yesterday, the 24th, the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force hereby notifies the general public, in particular motorists, using the Herbert Blaze Street in the town of St. George. It will be reopened to vehicular traffic and pedestrian traffic from today, Monday the 25th of November at 6 a.m. So it opened earlier on this morning. The Royal Grenada Police Force, RGPF, thanks the general public for its patience and understanding with this situation, which has been resolved. Just to let the police know that it is nice that you offer an apology, but you don't have to apologize. It wasn't you that had to fix the road. You didn't break it, and now you had to fix it. Yeah, straight up. So you didn't have to apologize there. There is something else that I have to read for you. Where is it? It's like I can't find it. That is not nice that I can't find it. But the gist of it is, Senator Nolan Cox Senator Nolan Cox, who is a senator in the upper house of Grenada, is from the island of Carriacou. So folks in Carriacou and Petite Martinique will be near and dear to his heart. He was the one who started the feeding program, providing a hot meal. He was the one who was behind the whole idea of providing toilet facilities, portable toilet facilities for folks in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Well, Carriacou I know, let me not say Petite Martinique. Carriacou I know about. Definitely he did that in Carriacou. And he went around, and I believe is still going around or causing to have go around mobile internet service so that folks can browse the net in different areas. He does that. So he has been doing on his own, together with his party, his New National Party, he has been doing quite a lot. Senator Nolan Cox. And hats off to you, Senator, on what you've been doing. But the goodly senator has had to put his pen to paper over the past week or so to deal with something that came to his attention. What came to the senator's attention was the minister with responsibility for Carriacou and Petite Martinique affairs, the representative for that constituency, Carriacou Petite Martinique, Honorable Tevin Andrew, based on the letter that had to be penned by Senator Cox, he has identified Minister Tevin Andrews as one who went publicly on a program, I believe, on another entity in Grenada, subject to correction. I believe it points to GBN. Not that GBN did anything here. Angel, good morning to you, dear. Not that GBN did anything wrong here. But the information that was given by Minister Tevin Andrew was wrong. And saying wrong is to put it mildly. It was blatantly wrong. And that too is even mild. It was a lie. A vicious lie as put out by Minister Tevin Andrew. And one wonders, why would you do that when you know it is so easy to prove? It's not that you make a lie about something here, meaning in Grenada. You make a lie here in Grenada, and to prove it, people have to go in England or they go in America or whatever to prove it. It's not that, you know. You made a lie here, and the person you're lying on is here. And that person is able to get up instantly and say, hey, you lie. You lied on that occasion, Minister Andrews. And it has to do with you indicating that Senator Cox's mother had made application to government for assistance as it relates to the passage of Beryl and it relates to the refurbishment of her property. Senator Cox is saying that that is not true. Senator Cox is saying that is not true. So let me read this. And the caption is, Senator Nolan Cox calls for the retraction of a statement. And it goes like this. I was reliably informed that the Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique said on GBN To The Point program on the 20th of November 2024 that the government provided building materials to my mother. I wish to state that it is absolutely a false statement. I am not surprised by the lies of the Honorable Minister, but extremely disappointed and upset that he would mislead the entire nation to make me and my mother look bad. Myself, my mother, nor any of my siblings has never requested any such assistance from the government. I am calling on the minister to publicly retract his statement and apologize to my mother for such a false statement. Thank you, Senator Nolan Cox. Now, explain to me. Yeah, simply as this. Just explain to me why. Why would Minister Andrew put himself in a position like this? Tell me, why would you make such a statement when you know it is not true? And you also know that the parties are right here. And they will easily point out and say, that's a lie. Senator Cox, I don't know what to tell you to do. I am not a lawyer, but I'm sure that there are lawyers you can speak to who will be able to tell you what course of action you can take. Minister Tevin Andrew, you're finding yourself into too many little shenanigans. It had to do with your aunt. It had to do with the finer people in Karakou. It had to do with some explicit pictures and whatever on the internet where you were accused. And now it has to do... Come on, Minister Andrew. When is it going to end with you? And you know what? I don't want the people of Karakou and Pidi Martinique to think that I'm against them, but I guess what? I believe Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, I don't know if you come back, if weather permitted you to return, because I know you were in, or you still there. I don't know, if weather permitted you. Did you return? I don't know. But Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, I believe that you made a mistake. Instead of having one minister or one person withdrawn for your cabinet, it should have been two. It should have been not just Ron Redhead, but it should have been Ron Redhead and Tevin Andrew. As easy as that. Would have left you with 8. But damn, 8 is still the majority. Is it 8? Would have left you with? Yeah. It will still be a majority, Prime Minister. These people are embarrassing you more than you are embarrassing yourself. They're doing, calling my grandmother, they're doing worse thing than you. Or maybe I'm not informed, you doing worse than them. Prime Minister, I feel for you. The pain you feel when you wake up in the morning and you have to deal with these individuals and the embarrassment that they continue to put you and your government through. Come on. Prime Minister, get rid of them. For that matter, yeah? Don't get rid of them. Just get rid of yourself. Because you can't lead the flock. If every time you check the flock, a sheep gone, a sheep behaving bad, it's not the sheep, you know. It's the shepherd. It's not the sheep. It's the shepherd The shepherd do good, the shepherd does not know how to control. Prime Minister, you need, come on, man. You know better than that, eh? You know the things that you have to do, but it's like, I don't know, you can't do them. You know what you have to do and you can't do them? Nah, man. Do better than that, Prime Minister.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Sissy. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissy. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression. Color by Sissy.
Sissons. Express your style with color by Sissons.
Members of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union who have requested debit cards can collect them on Saturday 23rd November 2024 from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. at the Customer Service Center in Grenville next to Health Plus Pharmacy. Please come out and collect your cards. For more information, contact us on 442-8602 or info@grencu.com.
The Catholic Men's League of Grenada is extending a warm invitation to all men of the diocese to join in the celebration of the 2024 Feast Day. On November 24th, we join hearts and hands as Catholic men to worship, interact, plan, and reach out to communities under the theme Catholic Men's League of Grenada, called to build in hope, faith, and resilience. The event starts with a procession at 8 a.m. from Adelphi Junction through Beauregard in Brudge Grove on to St. Matthew's RC Church for the celebration of Holy Mass, followed by a day of activities including discussions, interaction, and the annual general meeting. Be a part of this day-long event, Sunday, November 24th at St. Matthew's Roman Catholic Church, Brudge Grove.
Hello and welcome to your daily dental health tip.
Is it normal for your gums to bleed when you brush your teeth? No. The health of the teeth cannot be separated from the health of the gums. When plaque is allowed to collect around the teeth and gums, the acid produced by the bacteria within the plaque irritates the gum and bone around the teeth. When plaque is not removed with a toothbrush and dental floss, it may be hardened and become calculus or tartar. Say cheese with ease.
This has been your daily dental health tip. Your daily dental health tip is produced by the Health Promotion and Communication Department, Ministry of Health, and sponsored by Pan American Health Organization.
Christmasing. Flo has got you covered.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Where you walk?
and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving.
Yeah, I'm back. We didn't really go anywhere. Just went for a hint of coconut water. Did I get it? Yeah.
You gotta be careful, careful.
I got a smidget. A very small amount. Again, back to what I was saying. No, not what I was saying in relation to Senator Cox and his mother and their name being brought into disrepute. But in relation to you, yeah, all the listeners, those of you listening online, those of you listening to terrestrial radio, I keep saying to y'all, as Bandy would say, one hand. Let me show you. Let me show you how the thing does go. It's as simple as this, you know. The thing ain't hard. One hand, can't clap. Two to clap. It takes two to tango. So, when the different platforms are having different discussions and different topics are being brought up, your input is necessary. Remember, your foreparents used to tell you the voice of the people is the voice of God. So if you're not hearing your voice, something wrong, you know. You continue not to be represented. Only when it concerns you personally, you're jumping up and you want everybody to be in your corner. But when it concerns somebody else, you stay mum. You do zip. That's what you do. Sometimes I try to do something one day and check and see if the phone working. Honestly. If it's scandal to run down somebody, whoop papi, you're there. You're happening. But when it has to do with affairs of the state, when it has to do with what is happening to our people in this country, when it has to do with them, you disappear. When it has to do with them, you are not there. Your seat is vacant. And Pedro Gemont, one hand cannot clap. What they do in Parliament is not clapping. You know better than that. So let me not go into that. Good morning, Ragbasin. How you doing? You all have to do so and do better. realize and understand that your voice is necessary. You cannot just sit there and wait on the Emlyn Pears and the Peter Davids and the Keith Mitchells and so on to talk for you, you know. You have to speak up for yourself. Then they will get the vibe and be able to go on to the upper and lower house. Be able to go on to the upper or the lower house and represent you and be your voice at that level. But at this level here, where are you? Where are you? Yes, you're listening. Oh, well, let us listen to the program, you know, Andre. Yeah. Andre, nice program today, man. What was your contribution? What was your contribution? You could have made it better than nice. But no. You don't. Do you understand? You don't. You just sit back. And as you sit back, you expect everything to fall into place. That's not how it goes. You know that? Nobody will continue just telling you that all the time, so? Where is your voice? Somebody sent me a message on my phone here. Let me check that and see. Hold on. Let me just check. WhatsApp. There you are. Where the voice of the young people? The young people, you don't find them like that. To get young people, you have to do something entirely different. They could only 45 seconds something. TikTok, yeah, get them with. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Bridgman, good morning.
Yes. From what you're saying there, let me just ask a question on it. You said that Mr. Cox, or Senator Cox, huh?
I'm listening to you. I cannot say yes or no if I hear nothing from you.
Right. What Mr. Senator Cox has said, that the minister referred to that his family, mother and son, had received help from government. And he asked the gentleman to retract the statement or to apologize, or does he expect to have a situation where the minister comes and clear the air? Because it could sound in a kind of way that, okay, he make the statement and some people believe, some people don't believe.
What are you asking, Clifford? Just ask me the question and I'll answer you the best way I can.
I asked the question that whether or not Senator Cox is expecting an apology or a withdrawal of the
based
statement.
on the letter, based on what I read in the letter,
yeah,
he's asking for a retraction of the statement. I don't know if that constitutes an apology for him, but he's asking that the statement in relation to his mom receiving materials from the government be retracted by Minister Tevin Andrew.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. And I hope that we will see hear of a retraction if that is so. Because it's not nice to make that statement, right? And the fact that Mr. Cox have reported is because he's not feeling happy over it. So I think that there should be some form of demand. There should be some form of demand for Mr. Cox.
But I don't think it should be anything that's demanded. If you know you did something wrong, Clifford, if you're at work and you know that you did something wrong, if you're working in Douglaston Estate and you know you did something wrong, the manager at Douglaston does not have to come and say, well, I demand that you apologize. He can say to you, Clifford, I expect an apology from you. And that's not necessarily a demand.
Yes.
Big man is big man. If you know you lie, you lie.
Yeah, but I don't think, I've seen that with the back, that last week I saw in the news where question was asked to the Prime Minister. And one of the questions is that the statement that he made about the LMP, some gentleman paying money into the LMP for the election. And the question was asked by one of the journalists, and it was not even mentioned. It was the Prime Minister didn't mention anything. He didn't say anything concerning that. So he just left it at that again. And the question came from a journalist.
Yeah, but that's a question from a journalist. The journalist cannot demand an answer. It is up to the Prime Minister. If the Prime Minister is in a press conference and somebody asks him a question, he could decide that he's not answering. It is up to the journalist to realize that he or she did not receive an answer from the Prime Minister, and that becomes a news story which says the Prime Minister was asked about Clifford Bridgman and what is happening with Clifford, seeing that the slide went to Clifford's house. And if he didn't answer, then you could tie it in and say the Prime Minister doesn't, it seems as if the Prime Minister doesn't care about Clifford. That becomes a story.
Okay, I agree. But I'm saying it could work out something just with Mr. Kevin and the gentleman too. Sometimes he never answers.
Well, he doesn't, nobody can make him retract the statement, you know. When he does not retract the statement, it is to his detriment. But nobody can say, hey, Kevin, except maybe his boss. If his boss realized that, hey, that was really, that is not a good thing, meaning, and by his boss, I mean the Prime Minister, he can say to him, hey, Tevin, you need to resign. You need to retract the statement. And if Tevin say, well, I ain't doing it, say, okay, fine, then you need to resign.
Okay.
The Prime Minister is the only one who can demand of him. And if he doesn't, then the Prime Minister can say, okay, fine, you ain't got a job no more.
Right. Well, I agree with all what you said, but I just say that it appears to me that that's the kind of trend that is taking place now. When ministers make statements, and people call them to it, nothing comes out. We have the next one with the Minister of Agriculture, who, when he was asked by a journalist again, why is it that you have to select politicians or ministers to go to handle the checks for the farmers? And he said to expedite things. He wanted farmers to get the check very fast. So that's why he used the ministers. But no, the complaint is that farmers have not get the check yet. And they also say that at the ending of November, they will have to hold back until after the new budget to continue the distribution. So you see the kind of chaotic situation that people could find themselves into, based on statement coming from the top personnel. Right?
I'm listening to you, Mr. Bridgman.
I'm just comparing the whole two things where you know the people in the hierarchy don't intend to really admit their wrongdoing, and that to me is worrying in a country when people in authority make statements, say things, and can't live up to it. That's a clean thing. And that we've seen it, a lot of it happening now. You can't live up to the statement you made, you know. And when you've been questioned about it, you leave it lie die. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bridgman. Have yourself a wonderful day. This is Real. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Broadcasting from studios located Main Street, Soteas, inside our beautiful historical St. Patrick. I was trying to pull up something that I did yesterday in my idleness at home. Can't seem to find it. Yeah, just can't seem to find it. It's just sad how people behave. Yeah, it is just sad how people behave. Hey, Sheldon Scott, good morning to you. How you doing? Hope that you're doing fine. case you're wondering about the time, friends, it's what, 3 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. And we're going on until 9 o'clock this morning. I think Gwynn Roofing is going to be in at around 9:05 with a program. Yeah. It's just like if, you know, I am thinking that I had the document that I wanted to read for you, and I'm going through and can't seem to find it, and only to realize now that I don't know, I did the document, and I don't believe that I saved it. Yeah. I don't believe that I saved what I did. Oh boy. Yeah. That one just fret me there right now, because I'm there busting my brain looking to see if I could find the document, only to realize that I did not save the document. And that took me such a long time to put together yesterday. It's just not funny, you know. Oh no. I didn't expect something like that to happen. Let me see if I have something else. But this is it. This is it. You may ask, what is he talking about? This is it. Cathy Albert, this is it. Wendell Maguire, this is it. This is the time when NNP people need to do so and get up and realize that they need to do what is best for the country, not just for their party, you know. Inadvertently, once NNP people doing what is best for the country, the party will be taken care of, you know. So this is it. For one moment, do not believe. For one moment, don't sit there and believe that the National Democratic Congress is untouchable. Don't sit there and believe that. Don't sit there and believe that the National Democratic Congress is unbeatable. Oh my God, they just won one election. And you know that they're good for one term. That's what they're good for, one term in office. They're not honest. They're not honest. And Minister Tevin Andrew is the latest in a long line of things that indicate that the National Democratic Congress is not honest as a party. The NDC is not honest as a party. They will portray whatever honesty they could on social media, but they cannot speak to it. They cannot, and you know that, you know. You know that, but you're not telling them. But I'm saying to you, this is it. It is time to tell them. It is time for them to know that they're not honest. It is time for them to know that they're not untouchable. It's time for them to know that they're not unbeatable. It's time for them to know that the Grenadian people are suffering. This is it. It is time for them to know that they have to go. This is it. Yeah, one term. We know that. But it doesn't mean, as Cathy Albert just do so and say right there, it doesn't mean that you go just sit down there and say, well, one term. You're crazy. Do that and you lose. You give them 2 terms. You have to put in the work. If you ain't put in the work, gone. You're gone, and you're in a corner again with more stress. This is it. This is the time for action. For parents say action and progress. Now is it. This is it. Just tell them that, you know. Anytime you see them, just say, this is it. And they ask you, this is what? This is the time for action. This is it. If you don't believe that this is the time for action, then something's wrong with you. Matthew Bowen, good morning to you. Matthew says it's, 45 degrees? That's all right. That ain't nothing in Brooklyn. That ain't 45 degrees. 45 or 43? 43? Ain't no big deal. This is it here. You, the people of Grenada, you need to get up. You need to stand up. And you need to take back your country. You need to slowly prise the fingers off. Don't rough them. Just prise the fingers off and say, you've held it for long enough. You will mash it up. More than how you're mashing it up already. That is what the people of Grenada need to say to the National Democratic Congress. You can't say anything else to them. They have to know it's time. How do they say it? It's time for action? You bet your bottom dollar on that.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Yeah, I'm coming back with that just now. Gemma, I'm coming back with that just now. I'm coming back with that. It is sad, eh?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Attention all spice farmers. Join us for the ISSFA Spice Farmers Meeting on 21st November 2024 at 4:30 p.m. at the upper level.
The Catholic Men's League of Grenada is extending a warm invitation to all men of the diocese to join in the celebration of the 2024 Feast Day. On November 24th, we join hearts and hands as Catholic men to worship, interact, plan, and reach out to communities under the theme Catholic Men's League of Grenada, called to build in hope, faith and resilience. The event starts with a procession at 8 a.m. from Adelphi Junction through Beauregard in Brudge Grove on to St. Matthew's RC Church for the celebration of Holy Mass, followed by a day of activities including discussions, interaction and the annual general meeting. Be a part of this day-long event, Sunday, November 24th at St. Matthew's Roman Catholic Church, Brudge Grove.
Hello and welcome to your daily dental health tip.
Brushing at least twice a day with toothpaste that has fluoride, which helps make your teeth strong, is a great start. The most important time of day to brush is at night before bed. Brush in a circular motion and take your time. You should brush for 2 minutes. Do not neglect your tongue. Flossing every day helps get rid of tiny bits of food stuck between your teeth where the toothbrush can't reach. And don't forget to visit the dentist for checkups. They can catch any problem early and help keep your teeth healthy. Follow these easy steps to keep your teeth cavity free. Say cheese with ease.
This has been your daily dental health tip. Your daily dental health tip is produced by the Health Promotion and Communication Department, Ministry of Health, and sponsored by the Pan American Health Organization.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
The St. Patrick's Catholic School presents their annual fair and dance on Friday, December 6th, 2024. Time from 1 p.m. at the school grounds. There will be attractive eats, an ice cold bar, bouncing castle games, haunted house, and other entertainment. Bashment $5 to enter. Dance starts at 9 p.m. and $20 is the entry fee. Music by Just Gus and Silky Dawn. Don't forget, on Friday, December 6th, 2024, the St. Patrick's Catholic School's annual school fair and dance. See you there.
When I'm feeling under the weather.
What you say, be careful. When you talk, be careful. Got somebody online, I do believe. Let's hope the person is still there. Good morning. Hello?
Morning. Morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Where is the integrity man, Tillman Thomas? Where is he in all that? Huh?
Say that again?
Where is Mr. Tillman Thomas and all that? Integrity man.
Well, I put it to you this way. I may at times mention Tillman Thomas, former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas, but my focus is not on Tillman Thomas. My focus and the people's focus should be on Deacon Mitchell. He is the one who is the Prime Minister. That is, even you may say, well, hey, Tillman Thomas, you said this, you said that, you said the other. That is good. But it's Deacon Mitchell we have to be focused on. Because Tillman Thomas is not the Prime Minister.
Yeah, but he preached about integrity.
Yes, but that is not going to take Deacon Mitchell out of office.
Where is him to say something?
Well, if he's not there, How would that is not helping you, you know. You're just saying, hey, where is him? That's not helping us. We have to do so and speak up with things that are going to help us. We have to speak up and call on the Prime Minister.
He love all what going on there. Right?
I wonder if you understand me, Bridget.
Okay.
I wonder if you understand what I'm saying to you.
I understand, yes.
Well, if he loves what is going on, then that is not going to change the price of sugar.
Well, he could say something. Right? Integrity, man, he could say something.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Okay, that's all for now.
Okay, one love. I do agree that he could say something. However, if he's not saying anything, why call on him? Why call on him? If he's not saying anything, why call on him? Good morning. Oh, lost that one. Why call? There's no need to call on him. He is, as my grandmother would say, he's the least of the apostles. Here's Liza, good morning to you. How are you doing? Yeah, my grandmother would say just that way. He is the least of the apostles. You understand now. You understand now, and I can tell you what. You understand now the deceit that you got from Tillman Thomas. You understand that. Because he spoke about integrity and good governance when it mattered to him. Now, the shoe is on the other foot. He's not going to speak to that. He's not going to speak to that. You have to know that. And I keep saying to y'all, you cannot continue to focus on Tillman Thomas and what he did then. Focus on what Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is doing now. Focus on the fact that Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is letting himself and his cabinet travel as if there is no tomorrow. Focus on the fact that the fortnight people who are supposed to be paid on Thursday or Friday ain't get paid yet. Focus on that. Focus on the fact that the majority of cocoa and nutmeg farmers in Grenada have not been paid what was promised. They didn't go and ask for it, you know. It was promised to them. They were told that it would be given to them. They have not been paid. Focus on that. Focus on what may end up being a fact. Still doing a double check on it. But I'll put it this way for you. Is it true that farmers in St. David, in the parish of St. David, you know, is it true that there are farmers in the parish of St. David who received benefits as paid out by the government when Beryl did absolutely zit to the parish of St. David? Farmers did not suffer losses in St. David, but farmers, it is being reported. We're checking on it. So that's why I say, is it true that farmers in St. David got... Listen, don't make it feel like if I against farmers gain money. No. But what I'm saying here, those who deserve it should get it. There are farmers who have 1 acre land and they receive the what? $4,000? $4,500? Yeah. They receive their money. And there are farmers who have 9 and 10 and 20 and 30 acres of land and they're yet to receive $1. But how could that be fair? How could that be fair? And when things like this happen, You have to call on the Prime Minister. Why? Because he's the one who is front and center. He's the one who attends all press conferences. He is the one who is selling Grenada, according to him. He is the one who is selling Grenada. He is the one responsible. So therefore, you have to call on him and say, Mr. Prime Minister, what happened? And now you're hearing that the farmers who have not been paid by the end of the month, and the month ends this Friday, the farmers who have not been paid at the end of the month will have to wait for the next budget cycle, which of course takes effect sometime in January, I think. We've got a call here. Let's take this call. Good morning to you. Talk to me.
Hey, good morning, Brother Andre. How are you? Yeah, Brother Andre, as much as the NDC doing the sharpness, we, the NMP, we have to do our work. We have to put things in place, get people to register, give all the information to the people that what is going on in the country. And we need more people to talk up about the corruption that this government is continuing to do and demonstrate in plain light. Right? So everybody, even the blind, the half blind could see what the government is doing. So then we have to put things in place. And the NFP is putting things in place. And I need a machine. So when the next election comes, we are ready. So we have to make sure that we're ready to bring back and go out and vote. Get our children, our grandchildren to go out and vote. First we are going to register to vote on this government. Right? We have to tackle it. And notice them when something happens to our neighbor and not to us, we should keep quiet. Once something happens to our neighbor or someone in the country, someone speak out about it, about the injustice that's going on in our country. Right? So, Master Brother, Andrew, this man.
You too. Have a wonderful day. This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Hazel Isaac, good morning to you. Maria Marcel and Teresa Joseph, how are you doing this morning? Yeah, before I go on to anything else, I really and truly, I would like to have at least 100 likes this morning. The likes are only up to 69. And as I said, I don't want to have to come in here every morning. If we have 314, 15 people listening, then why should I have to come here and say, hey, can you do some, put up the likes? In one, just everybody doing one click right now, and the likes could reach up to 315. Just like that, you know. Why do we have to come and tell you every day that, hey, press the like button, press the like button, press the like button? No, man. That is something that's supposed... You saying that only 69 people remember that? Wow, look at it. It's gone to 82. Blam, from 69 to 82. Come on. You guys can do that. Don't let me... Kathy Albert, good morning to you. Wendy and McGuire. Why you guys just wait? Charge and John. Why are you guys waiting until I come to say, press the like button, press the like button? Come on, you want me to continue song like a broken record? No. That is not how we want it. We don't want things to be like broken records in front of us here. But we have to continue to call out. And that is what is important there. We have to continue to call out Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Because Prime Minister, explain to me how you can feel comfortable. How you could feel comfortable, Prime Minister, when one of your MPs, i.e. MP Ron Redhead, a member of parliament, you know, he represents a massive constituency of St. George Northeast, and describing the process of declaring his assets, you know. Declaring his assets, something that is enshrined, something that everybody has to do. And they have to do it before the Integrity Commission. And nobody in running behind him with no hammer and stone and axe handle. But he would do so and publicly say that the thing is drama. You understand? He call it drama, you know. And Prime Minister, you just sit down there and you just take that just so. The Prime Minister, they messing your mouth. I can't understand that. How could you be associating with a man who flies in the face of integrity? Tillman, good morning again. We're almost to the end of 2024. We're almost to the end of 2024. And guess what? Based on, unless he did it maybe last week or the week before, but MP Ron Redhead had not declared his assets and was given a notification, was given a notification from the said commission, Integrity Commission. But he ain't bothering them. That is drama. Who bothering with that? Come on. You people crazy, eh? You people really, really crazy. You're lying on people. Yeah, you're lying on people and say, hey, they go and ask some material to help. Man say, yo, don't lie, man, what I did. And that's how wicked thing, You lucky. I mean, honestly, your Prime Minister say that some people lucky to be alive. Yeah, he said that. If, but, when, why, maybe. But you lucky you ain't get a slap, Yeah, Minister Tevin Andrew, you lucky you ain't get a slap. If Cox was that kind of fella, he hitting you for lying. Lying and implicating his mother in nothing. She ain't do nothing. She ain't ask you for nothing. When I say her, she in Carriacou, she on mainland Grenada. When I say her, Minister Tevin Andrew, you have to stop that kind of thing in them. And you have people who backing you up, Lord. No. I ain't know what to say to you again. I ain't know what to say to y'all again. Connie, good morning to you. How you doing? Here's hoping you have a wonderful day. I haven't seen you for a while, Connie, but I trust that everything is good. Lorna Johnson, Yvonne Roberts. Yeah, morning. To all the people viewing and listening at the same time, top of the morning to you. Let me see if we've gotten to 100 in terms of the likes. Let me just double check here. Oh, 106. Thank you so very much. I love that. You see, I have to come and talk to you for you to do it. You can't. Listen. NMP people, because I know it's all that person the likes. Y'all can't. You see all you're treating the likes? Y'all might treat how you have to go out and do so and get rid of these people in the same manner. No, you have to know that the minute time you sign on to this, click bam. Click bam. Just hit that like button. I mean, no, I call for 100, but next week or the week after that, I may be saying, look, I want 150. Do you understand? Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a dime. It can cause us to raise much needed funds. Look at the like button this way. When you come on and you hit the like button, you don't have $1 to give us to help us go along, but that like button can help. That like button could help. So hey, Barbara Henry, did you hit that like button this morning? You're in sunny London. Okay, good for you. Did you hit that like button this morning? Ruth Chitterman, top of the morning to you. Here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. 117, that's not a bad number, but we could do better than that. We can do better than that. If we had 332 persons viewing. Hi, good morning to you guys. Love you, but would love you better if I'm seeing the results of you signing on. Do you understand? Linda Straker, good morning. Linda reported, I think it was sometime last week, she reported that, let me read it for you here. The public records show that the ruling Dickon Mitchell at National Democratic Congress administration for the past 5 months, 5-month period, July to November 2022, all right, spent $509,578.47 on international travel, while in the same period, the previous Dr. Keith Mitchell administration in June 2022 spent $610,348.41. Right, he spent that for the entire year of 2019, And you, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, spent $509,578.48 July to November 2022. What going on? Chief, honestly, you ain't find you're flying more than anything else. You're flying so much that you might fly in the face of justice just now. And you're a lawyer, so you should understand that term. Gleason, Clovey, good morning to you. You're inside of Brooklyn and you're listening, that's nice. Felix, how you doing? Top of the morning to you. Yeah. So, in a 5-month period, what you used up for traveling is almost what the NNP government used for an entire year. Something wrong. Something wrong, boss. Those travel bills are too much. And you could do better than that. It's not every function you have to go in like that, you know. Oh, somebody just sent me a message. I giving Glenegg free advert. Yeah, Glenegg. Free advert, yeah, they get. What you gonna do? It happens like that sometimes. You isn't here, how they call her? Jenny giving them people and them up in the place up there free advert too. Yeah, that's you people. Good morning, Jenny Simon. How you doing, girl? Everything good? How was your weekend? I trust you had a good one. In case you're wondering, the time has now moved on to 24 minutes, and that is before the 9 o'clock hour. You're listening to Real 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, it's going to be more for you on your favorite radio station.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Yes, it's gonna be a Christmas to remember with the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union. Get up to $25,000 with unbeatable interest rates to do all the things you've dreamed of doing all year. Whether it be home renovations, upgrading your ride, travel and vacation, wedding, medical expenses, or that new appliance for the home with a maximum period of 60 months to repay. This is your chance to make your dreams come true this holiday season. Hurry and apply. It's gonna be a Christmas to remember with the Riverside Cooperative Credit Union. Join and become a member today. For new members ages 18 to 25, we match your equity shares up to $100. Visit our office at Riverside or Sates for more information and to apply. Call 442-9870 or WhatsApp 405-4308. Special terms and conditions apply.
Hello and welcome to your daily dental health tip.
Brushing at least twice a day with toothpaste that has fluoride, which helps make your teeth strong, is a great start. The most important time of day to brush is at night before bed. Brush in a circular motion and take your time. You should brush for 2 minutes. Do not neglect your tongue. Flossing every day helps get rid of tiny bits of food stuck between your teeth where the toothbrush can't reach. And don't forget to visit the dentist for checkups. They can catch any problem early and help keep your teeth healthy. Follow these easy steps to keep your teeth cavity free. Say cheese with ease.
This has been your daily dental health tip. Your daily dental health tip is produced by the Health Promotion and Communication Department, Ministry of Health, and sponsored by the Pan American Health Organization.
In a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
And you got it. A quicker way to pay pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay. Flow is keeping you connected.
The St. Patrick's Catholic School presents their annual fair and dance on Friday, December 6th, 2024. Time from 1 p.m. at the school grounds. There will be attractive eats, an ice-cold bar, bouncing castle games, haunted house, and other entertainment. Bashment, $5 to enter. Dance starts at 9 p.m. and $20 is the entry fee. Music by Just Gus and Silky Dawn. Don't forget, on Friday, December 6th, 2024, the St. Patrick's Catholic School's annual school fair and dance. See you there.
When I'm feeling under the weather.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectation. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Whatever you do, be careful, eh? It will not be nice of me to forget to say thank you to all those who hit the, coming to you caller, who hit the like button this morning. Thank you so very much for hitting the like button. I really do appreciate. At present, our likes have gone up to 135. We thank you so very much for that. Could be more, but I wouldn't ask you for more. If you believe that you have not done it as yet and you want to do it now, then by all means go ahead. And don't forget that you also need to, if you're a first-time listener, first-time viewer to the program, then remember
where you go when you're walking.
That it's important for you to subscribe.
When you
subscribe to the channel. So as they say, like it or subscribe, like it or like it and subscribe it. But then you must share. You must share. What is good, you share. If it ain't good, don't share it. What is good, you share. Lorna Johnson, good morning to you. Salam. Salam says, hey bro, I may not comment at the as regular due to time, but always punctual when it comes to the likes. Thank you so very much, Salam. You know, and every other person. All those of you who hitting that like button, really and truly, I'm appreciating it 100%. Yeah. Well, we're up to 139 now. One of these days, I'll probably ask you to take me to 200. I'm not going to ask it now, but if you can, you will. But one of these days, I might just say, hey, let's go to the 250 mark.
How you move when you move it?
Now,
which direction you?
We have a caller. Good morning. Oh, lost the caller. Yeah, caller, I did ask you to hang on a bit.
You gotta be careful, careful.
I'm not one of those who like to, when I'm dealing, I like to deal with it and then go on to something else, you know. So I do apologize. For not, you see, it's not like our good friend who's gonna be on at midday today, Francis Pierre. He goes like bang to the callers and then comes back. No, I say what I have to. It's different moods of operation of different persons. But the number to call 442-0175. Those are the digits that you can dial, and you can speak to me. You can ask me questions. If I am able to answer, I will answer. But there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't call. Yes, I may not make the live as of lately, but I always hit the like button and share when I tap to view. Thank you so very much, Goddess Bella, all the way in Texas. Goddess, how's Texas these days, girl? You must give me a call one of these days so I can find out how you're doing in Texas, what's happening, what's taking place, what's picking your pop on that side of the world. Somebody met me and say, Andre Donald, I don't like you. I bet you don't know what my response was. Let me see if the first person can call me and tell me, and they can tell me what my response was. Yeah, it made me say, Andre Donald, I don't like you. Let me see, can somebody call me or somebody can send me on WhatsApp there, and not the WhatsApp, on the YouTube channel? Just tell me, what do you think my response was when this person walked up to me and said to me, Andre Donald, I don't like you? What do you think my response was? I'm waiting to hear what you think my response was.
It's a hungry world out there.
It was a beautiful response.
With everybody scrambling to get a share.
Yeah, it was a beautiful response.
Both of prey waiting to swoop down on you. And there's no telling.
Deborah Laborde. Deborah Laborde said, join the line. Gemma Ward says, I don't care, but I love you. Hell no. Hell no, Gemma. You don't like me and I loving you? Hell no, that ain't happening. Gemma, you're wrong. Let me see what Angel says. Their response was, well, okay then. Nah, not too good. Maria Marcel says, but I still love you. No, definitely not. Roslyn Alexis said, that's okay. Faithlin Holly Douglas, that's okay.
I say we have to prepare.
Andre Donald, I don't like you, and I go saying all these nice things. You must be crazy. Somebody here on WhatsApp saying I like myself. Well, of course I do. Maria Marcel says, who cares?
You got to be careful.
SYMH. I don't know what that means. Because I can say nasty things based on SYMH, eh?
Which direct?
Patsy Frank said, love you always, never.
You gotta be careful.
Lorna Johnson, God loves you, nope. Barbara Henry, you don't have to like me. Well, you're kind of close. Faithlin Holly Douglas says, I don't like you too. Well, that was part of it. The other part of it was, join the line. So says Deborah. I don't like you too. Join the line. Prince CJ. The line that all the way in Australia. That's where the back of the line is.
A little room for loneliness. For
Amanda Jeremiah, good morning to you. Amanda's asking me, Mr. Don, what do you think about the youth event yesterday? I could not give you something that I've seen. I've seen comments, but I was not there. I was not present. I could not make it. So I've seen comments which indicate that it was pretty well organized and very well executed. But one would understand that Royden B. Harry, who is behind this company that does organization of events, Royden was part of that. So one would expect that the event will be well organized and well put together and of course, very well executed. So I could not tell you, except for the comments that I've seen, seems that the event went well yesterday. Some folks complained that, oh, you didn't see the young people coming forward and coming up in front and it's their event. Well, look at it this way. Young people don't like front and center like that unless, how you call the people in Trinidad? The 6 guys and the 6 and the 7 and the whatever guys in Trinidad and, you know, and all the reggae singers and the who and the who and the who and the what? Yeah. Who's popping and who's trending, that's when you'll see them front and center. Other than that, you don't really see young people front and center in things that have political tendencies or trending politically. You don't see them front and center, but they're there. If you go around, if you look in the vicinity, you see them there, congregating here and having a conversation. But it doesn't mean that they don't want to identify. No, it doesn't mean that at all. It's just that it's different how they do things. It's different how they do things. Look at their comments now. Today, tomorrow, look at their comments in relation to that. And then you'll understand that, damn, these guys are paying attention to what was going on. Kathleen Knight says, I love you too. And Anne-Marie Mitchell, you say thank you. No, I didn't say thank you. I just say, I would like you too. Try on the back of the line, all the way in Australia. I still love you. Shoma, good morning to you. Yeah, let me tell you something. People saying people would say to you, answer the phone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Andrew. If
Too close to your radio a little bit?
Yeah, if somebody walk up to me and tell me they don't like me, I don't expect you to tell the person whether you like him. He kind of tough, but I'll be glad the person tell me that. It put me on the right track, so I know definitely they love me. But I mean, as for you, I believe you will tell the person, well, I don't like you too. I don't like you.
Well, of course, when you know me, Clifford, I'll like you, join the back of the line.
Right. Yeah, you know.
Listen, let me tell you something. In life, you don't have to do something fight to get people to like you.
No.
You don't have to do it.
And it might be a good for you because you know you might thinking that you and that person can be good or should be good, and only to realize the person tell you don't like you and you better have him to plan yourself away from that person. I will consider it. In terms of what the person was telling you about Mr. Tillman Thomas' integrity, I too believe that Mr. Tillman Thomas has dropped his integrity because knowing what he said he stands for and what the preacher stands for, if those fellows are making mistakes now and things that he sees, he should not remain just dominant about it. I think he have a right to let them know that this is not the right principle because they're building that they're supposed to build from what he said, integrity. So I am not satisfied with Uncle Tilly, taking a back seat and not coming out and say.
Clifford,
yes,
let me take a minute or two and explain to you something. Tillman Thomas, Prime Minister Tillman Thomas, former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas, whichever way you want to call it, is one of the most selfish persons you'd ever find. And there are those who will not agree with me, but there are a lot. The majority are saying to me, damn, Andre, you hit it on the head. At this particular point in time, he is concentrating on, and he is there praying at his home, at church. He's praying for Dame Cecile to say, that's it. I've given her, I no longer want to maintain that position as Governor General. Because he, former Prime Minister Thomas, believes that he is next in line to the throne. And he wants it. He really wants it bad. He is that selfish. He really and truly wants it bad. So he's not going to do so and say anything that will cause Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell not to want to give it to him. Know that. Because he's a very selfish individual. Thanks, Cliff. Gotta go.
I can't say that, but I believe to some extent that he really wants it.
One love. Grenada, Carriacou, PD Martinique, London, New York, Toronto,
Which direction?
Beijing, wherever you are at this particular point in time. I'm trying to sell Grenada.
Be careful,
I can't do it as well as the Prime Minister. He's the number one seller. But I try to talk to over 30,000 people per day. He ain't that good. He can't speak to all that among the people in one day. I could. So, this is it. This is the end of the program for today. But guess what? With God's blessing,
for loneliness.
We'll be back again tomorrow morning. Peace, love, happiness. Man gone.
All of a sudden, before you realize, it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. With what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful.